go ahead and go inside of my TikTok shop dashboard. Now, before we get to how to process the orders and what are some of the differences between seller shipping and TikTok shipping, if you're new and you're not familiarized with the dashboard, let me just take about a minute or so to go over it. And if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section down below. So when you start off from inside your TikTok shop, you're gonna see on the left hand side, you're gonna have your orders. So for now, I'm gonna click over so you see exactly what are the order samples that I have on this shop that I recently created. And I'll walk you through it, exactly what you can expect to see. So right now I have two different orders. One that is going to be fulfilled via TikTok shipping, as you can see right here on the screen. And then the second order is going to be fulfilled by seller shipping. And we will come back to this section in just a moment. So what I wanted to show you as well, how do you set up your shipping template? So what you want to do is you want to head on over to shipping options. And I do have a full video on how to go through this entire process, and I'll link it here. I'm not going to go through it again since I already have a video. Go check it out. But essentially you have two options here: TikTok shipping and seller shipping. So what does this mean? If you opt in for TikTok shipping, basically what's going to happen is that TikTok is going to handle all of the shipping for you, and they're going to go ahead and provide you with a shipping label so that you can go ahead and take that label and place it on your customers' orders. They're gonna update the tracking automatically. So it's a more of a hands-off approach. It's gonna save you a lot of time, because now, if you haven't already noticed, there is a change coming to their policy for how quickly orders need to get shipped out. And that is gonna go into effect, I think, fairly soon. And you have to ship your order within 2 business days. And that is why TikTok shipping is so convenient, is that you're never going to fall into any issues where you might be putting yourself in a situation where you're gonna violate that shipping policy. So then what is the difference when you select seller shipping? Now, in this particular instance, you are now the one responsible for the entire shipping process from beginning to end. I know that running a successful dropshipping business can be extremely stressful, which can lead to some unhealthy habits to reduce stress and anxiety, like drinking way too much coffee. What if I told you there was a better way to increase focus, boost mental energy, and boost your mood? This is why I am so grateful that Magic Mind was so kind enough to reach out to me and introduced me to the world's first mental performance shot. It is pure bliss in a 2-ounce shot bottle, which I have been actively drinking now for the past 3 days. I love it so much that I drank all the sample bottles Magic Mind was so kind enough to share. Go grab your new morning ritual by visiting Magic Mind via my link down below for a special gift of 20% off your order. Thank you, Magic Mind. And now back to the video. So let's go ahead, dive in, and let's get these orders processed. And again, if you have any questions throughout, just leave them down in the comment section below. The first thing you're gonna see is that if you scroll down, the shipping address is going to be hidden. So if you're trying to do any kind of drop shipping and you select TikTok shipping by mistake, you won't be able to ship the product because you don't have the information. We're gonna come back to the manage order page, and then from the drop down, you're gonna select create label. Once you're here, these are your options. Now, the weight and the dimensions of the product is by default grabbing the information from inside your listing. And you do have the option to make edits down below if you need to make any changes. For now, we're just gonna go ahead and click on buy one shipping label. And then you're presented with a few more options here. What do you want to add to your order? You have the option for a packing slip, a picking slip. Now this all depend on your particular case. For me, I'm just gonna go with the shipping label. The format is gonna be PDF, and the size, we're gonna use the A6 size as the default. And once you're happy with your selections, you can go ahead and print shipping label. I'm back to manage orders, and you're going to notice that sometimes the dashboard can be kind of slow. So you're not gonna get the immediate update on what's gonna happen with your order. So what I like to do is that if you select all, it should now show you in what status that order is at this moment in time. So you're going to see down here that right now the order status is awaiting collection. If I click through on my order details, again, I'm going to see awaiting collection. And if I want to see more information on the tracking number status, I can go ahead and click right here where it says logistic information. And here you're going to see the tracking number, which was automatically already updated by TikTok. So we're back inside of my computer, and now we're going to be processing the seller shipping order. Now this is what you want to use if you're drop shipping, either from a wholesale supplier or a supplier like Amazon. If we navigate over to the order details, you're going to see that down at the bottom, you're going to have the name, the address, the city, and the zip code of your customer. Now for security purposes, I purposely am blurring the information, but when you go to your dashboard, you are going to be able to see all of the address details which you're going to need in order to place the customer's orders from your supplier website. Once you have the tracking number available for your supplier, you would then add the tracking information as you see here, and then you'll select who the shipping carrier is going to be. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a tracking number just yet, so I can't show you how to actually do that in real time. But I do think that by this point, you get the basic principle of how it would work in order to fulfill an order that is seller shipping as the shipping policy or template inside of your TikTok shop.